Hi guys, I'm randomly live because I just did a great collab with Lance Scurv, and I will be posting that soon to my channel once I get a chance to edit it. But I wanted to go live because I am at OSU Castle and it is a super sunny, bright day, and it's just such a beautiful tourist spot. There are offices here, of course. There's like government offices and military stuff and stuff like that, but it's just kind of cool because it's empty pretty much. So there are the guys. So I'm live with the guys. So I'm just showing y'all what I'm looking at, and this little kind of like as I know you can't hear me because of the planes.
Yeah. I'm recording this, everybody, and making sure that we're at OSU.
You probably can hear Lance in the background because he's going live too. We're walking into one of the old slave dungeons. Now, I've been here a lot of times. The first few times had me super emotional, but because I've been here and spent time here, the impact isn't as strong as it was the first few times. I don't know if you guys can see, but let me try to take you in so you can see what I'm looking at. So I'm sharing it.
They used to be standing at the top there and
There's the slave castle.
Oh, wow.
You just stand there and pour the water on people. Whoever gets the water.
Explaining that hole in the top.
To feed them, the food is being put inside the buckets with a rope on it. And they just drop it down. So only the survivor, the strongest, will survive. And they will make sure that
OSU Castle and
did you eat?
No. We are not thinking about
If you're sleeping and you missed the meal, you missed the meal.
So this that you are seeing over here, where they were using to be,
Right.
They go to toilets and at the same time urinate.
Wow.
Over there, yes,
they had a spot for it here in one of the other castles/dungeons here. We just wait for it to work.
So guys, I am, like I said earlier, I'm at OSU Castle, and I just did a collab with Lance, and so he's getting kind of like a special private tour because we are here. Technically, the castle is closed, but if you have the right connections, you can come and do things. So that's what's happening. So I just wanted to share some of that with you guys. Welcome. I see you guys here saying hi to me, leaving me a message. I appreciate y'all from Atlanta and other places where you guys are coming from. And so let me see if I can show you the castle. And so you might be picking up some of the background noise of where, welcome from Chicago. So the president of Ghana no longer has an office at OSU Castle. That stopped with the Rawlings era, but the president of Ghana used to use this as basically his residence and where he did business. But Jubilee House is where the president does business and where the members of parliament are, and the president kept his original private residence.
Initially, just the first floor. So as the British also came, they also built the top. So that's the reason why they are having their crown on top of the Danish their crown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I see.
So that's the main reason why. So here was where they were doing their trade and all those kind of stuff.
Right.
So
and if you need me to push out of the way, just push me out the way.
No, I want you guys to stay there.
So that's what one thing. We were also having some things that were competing with them from Akomuki, which was being called as many. They were also once a while were able to conquer this castle. And then the Danish have to run away from this castle.
Right.
Yeah, and they left this place for them for a year, and they returned back and they resold this place to the
So this castle used to be called Christiansborg Castle, and that's kind of some of the stuff he's explaining how it passed through a bunch of European hands, from the Danish, Portuguese, British, and I know I'm forgetting at least one or two other white folk. But anyway, just wanted to share some of that. Look at this staircase.
That you are seeing is the presidential walkway stairs. And you can find this staircase on our Ghana cedis note. That's the 50 cedis note.
Oh, this is on the money. You know
It's
the
on
money
the
got
money.
black people on it.
Yeah, so here is also on our 50 cedis note. The building, you will go there, you will see behind us over there. That one is also on our 50 cedis note.
And I got one in my pocket. I'm gonna, not right now, but I'm gonna pull it out. Let me pull it out. Let me pull it out.
You gonna pull out the money? Okay, let me show that since you pulled out the money.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm recording this also.
Just see if it's on the
GoPro.
50.
Yeah, here you go. Just pull out that 50 right. Is there a 50 in there?
50, that's a 5.
You know,
Right?
oh, I spent that bad boy, huh?
Yeah.
I only got 40 CDs on me right now. I gotta hit that ATM. Right? Yeah.
If you can just give me a get to the I'll just
Sure. Yeah, take your time,
Okay, guys, so I'm sharing with you and showing you the view. Lance is somewhere behind me. This sun is beating. I gotta get in the shade. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lance is live at the exact same time I'm live. So if you pop over to his channel, you can see his live.
Different angles, right?
Exactly. So Lance Skirv is a social media YouTube phenom with a lot of subscribers. So
I'm a middle-aged man going through a midlife crisis, and this is the only way I can validate my existence.
those are all damn lies. he been in the game for like 20 plus years, so he's a master at what he does. But I'm sweating like a beast.
I know. I wish I had 3 arms that can wipe my face. Right?
God,
It's okay. I'm used to it though.
Whew. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
got
waiting.
one hand on the camera, everybody, and I have the other hand at the phone. So I'm waving back at you.
How fast you running up them steps? I would have passed out
I
by
know,
now.
right?
You got the 50?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh yes, there it is.
Oh my God, you guys see the 50?
Look at that.
I'm sorry, Lance,
Yeah.
I hit you.
That's right. Come on over. Let me
Okay,
catch
wait,
you on
let me
this.
see.
Those are the steps, right there.
Those are the steps to, and that's the whole castle,
money,
though,
y'all.
right?
That's
Yeah.
the whole castle. So the frontage
Right?
where you
Those steps.
were doing it and you are getting
The steps right here.
that was
Let me see
It's
that.
amazing. Yeah, go up close.
Okay,
Maybe
so-
hold it out in the sunlight so they can see it better.
All right, 1 second.
But you don't have to
So
go in the sunlight.
this is the stairs that we
So
just
the
showed
middle
you.
was being walked by the president.
You said in the
Right.
sunlight, well, for me, I get too much of a glare.
And then
But it's
what you
on the
call it,
money.
the side,
And look what else is on the money. Black people, the founding fathers of modern Ghana. So
and
that's
when you are talking about here,
50 Ghana
it's not
cedis.
only the
So those of
English
you who
that
don't know,
came here
there's a
and
cowrie
used
shell
this
right there
place.
too.
They
Isn't that
started
awesome?
with the Swedish. That was the
And this is the
Swedish
castle here as
Swedish
well.
were here. They
So
were
this is
also
part of the
here.
castle,
So they
and then
stayed
this
here
is
for
the other part you just
some
saw.
years. And
for
they
the
left.
steps.
And the Portuguese also came and stayed here for some years. And they also left.
You better
And
get it
then
out of the sun.
The Danish,
It's
the Danish
hot.
also take over.
Yeah, see?
So the Danish were the ones who stayed here for long.
Everybody was getting money off of the slave trade.
Yeah.
To
Everybody.
get their start.
Yeah.
But they want to say that we're poor and Africa's poor, but you've
That's
lost the
what
resources.
was going on.
Yeah.
So white people have generational wealth off the backs of black
Right.
people who they enslaved.
Exactly.
And they
act
still
like-
have
they
that
still
wealth.
have it.
And then they act like, oh, we don't need to give you reparations because you got life.
We didn't do it for you. We didn't give you, put you in slavery,
No.
but you're benefiting from what
Your
forefathers did.
ancestors survived, so
Exactly.
therefore you should be happy.
Exactly.
These crackers. Y'all know I gotta say crack at least once. All right, guys.
Saltine.
Okay. So we're gonna take a quick look at the ocean.
You know, the Danish
We're on the second floor. Okay, so it's bright. So yes, there is a door of no return here. We will see that a little bit later. It's not like the Elmina castle. This is a much smaller castle than Elmina. And the slave dungeons are much smaller than they were in Elmina, but it's still as powerful and impactful. And remember, Ghana is one of the places that has the most forts / castles in West Africa. So meaning the primary movement of slaves came through West Africa. No matter where they came from, in the continent, they funneled through West Africa, and in particular the ports in Ghana, these different forts that they have. So they're dotted all along the coast. Some are very small, some are large, like this one here, and some are deteriorating, and some are still standing. But they're part of history. They're part of our history as black folks in the diaspora. But I think you can see the ocean. Yeah, you can see the ocean. Let me see what you guys are saying.
So it was 2012. Now
love how you and the brothers are bonding. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Greetings, fam. Greetings. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody who's just giving a shout out. Elite Ghanaians have their weddings at OSU. They really do. And it's so beautiful when you have a wedding or event at OSU's Botanical Garden. I call it Botanical Garden because it just reminds me of that, because it's such a pretty space and you get beautiful pictures. And you guys, Americans, can complain all you want about the status and the history of the castles, but it's important to validate them, keep them, so people can know the history, and the Ghanaians themselves can learn the history, which they are doing, but more can learn, so that history won't be repeated, right? So let's go over here and find out what the guys are talking about and what other tidbits is happening, so y'all can learn something.
Yeah. So.
Okay, now y'all start talking. I thought you were gonna give some more tidbits.
Yeah, no. So that's what was being said as. So Kwame
What's
Nkrumah
happening?
stays here.
I'm just following y'all aimlessly.
Kwame Nkrumah stays here. Rawlings, all the presidents that they have been in Ghana here, they all stays here. But Rawlings was the one who stays here. All his days that you gave this were all being born around this area. They were all living here. So that was what was happening. Yeah, that was his swimming pool.
Wow, right?
You know, yeah. So we will just go there. So that was his swimming pool that he was using.
I want to show y'all what he's talking about. So Rawlings, recently passed in 2020. People, depending on who you are and what area you come from, will have mixed feelings about him. But I personally believe he did great things for Ghana. Put them on the right trajectory. So can you see the pool down there? I can't really tell if you can see it. It's not, used anymore, but that was built specifically for the Rawlings family when they use this as their home. And then look in the background, you're going to see, I call it a slum, but township of OSU, I guess, in a sense, a part of it. But OSU is pretty big. But this is the area where the fishermen are. That's the name, I forget what it was. But if you can see them behind me, you see the fishermen. And the thing about this beach, it used to be cluttered with nothing but trash, and they made a concerted effort. I don't know who the Ghanaians were who did this, and young Ghanaians came up with the initiative to get everyone to help clean it up in the community. So every week they're cleaning these beaches off. For the community, the people in the community to enjoy and be able to do their fishing and live better, like more sanitation, basically what I'm trying to say. It's not a beach you go to just hang out, but this is where people, real Ghanaians live. See, Ghanaians with money don't live on the coast. They live inland. They let the poorest of them have the coast, which is bizarre, but that's why it's such a great time to buy beachfront property, just letting y'all know. It's just such a great time. And that's what we have. I'm going to have to drop a video pretty soon of the 2 lots that we have that are right on the oceanfront in the central region. And then 2 more lots that are sea view, not oceanfront. If y'all are interested, only the serious people need to contact me. So when I ask you real questions and you can't get back to me or you stutter, forget about it. I don't have time to waste. But it's awesome. Okay, so let's listen to what the boys are talking about.
Exchange for this schnapps, whiskey, gunpowder.
You're talking about Ghana's role in slavery?
And of which at the end of the day, it wasn't like maybe something that valuable. It wasn't. But at the end, how you just imagine how valuable the African resources are. They will just exchange it with just schnapp, alcohol, for us. And yes, so we are still on it. Because everybody it's like
We have everything here. We don't need to even deal with any other country. The different countries here. Really, it should be one
That's
Africa.
what it's likewise how
Exactly.
these people were trying to, like Libya was trying to do. Libya said, I have the oil, Gaddafi. And they have done it in such a way that whoever president that you want to unite Africa, they will make sure that they eliminate you from it.
That's right.
That's what they are doing. That's what is going on. Because Gaddafi said, hey, I don't need you people. This is what I want to do.
Right.
But yesterday, these people decided that, okay, fine, if that's what you do. Which people helped them to kill Gaddafi? France was part.
Yeah.
American was part. They were all just, no.
Tell it like it is.
They were all
true.
part for them to kill the man so that what they will get access. And now, look at Libya now. And I've been saying this, and I will continue to say that.
Right.
Libya, before Libya will rise again, maybe decades to come. Because the whole issue is that the one who, no matter whatever he was doing, he was still protecting his people. And making sure that everything stayed with him.
They didn't like
But
that.
they just helped him to kill the man. It's like what Ghana, our suffering that we are suffering is based on that. Because the one who was having the foresight to make Ghana to rise was the one that they helped to kill him. That's our Kwame Nkrumah.
That's crazy.
Because now, after Kwame Nkrumah, no president has come and that's the focus. And all of them are being influenced. All of them has been captured by them. They tell them what to do. They tell them what to do. So right now, it's something that, it's hardly for you to understand it. It's like, that's what is going on. I'm not lying, and I'm not.
I know you're not lying.
I'm
I can
just
see
telling
it.
based on whatever is going on.
I just applaud you for just speaking it as it is and not being silent.
Mugabe was trying to protect his people. What happened? They were going all.
Mugabe from Zimbabwe?
Yeah, they were going all after him. If you want to unite your people, then you will also make sure that we bring you down. And they were able to do that. Gaddafi, they did it. Kwame Nkrumah, they did it. All the African countries. And look at our Francophone countries. Are they not part of us? But they are just using this mentality. Go to Cote d'Ivoire right now. France is there. They are making it in such a way that it's like, without France, they can't.
Right. Those Francophone countries?
I was there, and I was just being what? They hold the whole battalion staying in there.
And Cote d'Ivoire?
Yes, Cote d'Ivoire. France are there.
French battalion of troops.
The whole troops.
Patrolling the streets?
If I told you that it's a battalion, it's like a whole troop.
Wow.
That's when it comes in terms of war, they will stand and fight. There. Go to Togo. They are there. They are manipulating. Their presidency, they choose. Because why should Cote d'Ivoire, that was 2019 or 2018, their war, their fight that they had, what happened? It was because of that.
Right.
It was based on that. They did their election. They are living in their continent, and they have done their election, and somebody have won. You, France, you are living in your continent. How can you interfere and tell them that the person who won is still? How did you get to know?
So true.
So this person won. Compulsory by force, they put that person on. If you go to all the Francophone countries, their presidents are being appointed by their colonial masters. That's the France.
Wow.
They don't own anything. They don't own anything. So that's what is happening.
Somebody got passionate.
Oh, but I love it. I love the
So that's
passion.
what is happening. That's what is going on.
Yeah.
Because our politicians, that's what they are also just doing. Look at how the country is being done. It's being just there like that. We have all kind of assets and everything. They will go there, they will see it. They will love it. But as soon as they get here, it's time. We don't want to apply that. That's what is happening there.
Okay, so which part are we going to now?
Yeah, we are going to the topic. So that's the whole issue.
It's recorded. Not show the face, it's recorded this passion. He's speaking truth.
He is.
So that is the whole issue that we are facing now. Because every president that comes.
So guys, you heard my guy break it down about Pan-Africanism in Africa and the powers that be that try to destroy it constantly. And I'm surprised that he got that passionate on camera, but he loves Ghana. He loves his country. So that's what you get. Hope you enjoyed that history lesson, Black people. I hope you enjoyed that history lesson. So, okay, so let's walk up these steps.
So it's like there's no need for him to get down all the way before he come and have his dinner or whatever dining. So stay up here, you just come out here and be able to use as I don't know, or maybe sit up and just do whatever and those kind of stuff. You will just pass through that side, but the place is not.
It's falling apart. Like
it's falling apart. So maybe
no. You're about to see it really falling apart. It's a mess.
I'm telling you, we don't keep nothing. Yeah, we be like the place that everybody
On the YouTube.
Preserved.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not. The chairs and the tables, and whatever you are seeing over there, it was new there. It's 40 days.
You should not know something. This is historic.
Yeah.
Preserved.
But yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then look at this.
So the castle is not being preserved the way it should be. It's being allowed to deteriorate and rot. It wasn't even like this last year. This is pretty recent. So all the old furniture that was part of that is being left to deteriorate instead of being protected for history purposes. This table. What is this? What is this table?
This
and chairs.
table.
What does it
The table
represent?
and the chairs are for the where the Queen Elizabeth, when she came to Ghana, and the Kwame Nkrumah, they were signing the memorandum of understanding for our freedom and justice.
So the founding fathers of
Yeah.
Ghana.
So they did.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not taking care of this place that we're showing you guys, because, you know, quite frankly, they should be a little bit ashamed of the fact that they're not taking care of it the way it should be. Look at that. That's a window completely broken. But it should be put back to how it was so that everyone can learn and understand the history. And that's the thing Black people do. We don't remember the history, so we do to repeat it over and over and over again, which is why enslavement is able to continue to happen year after year after year in different parts of the world. Dang, the ocean is not wanting to... There it is. There it is. That's that ocean. I see it? That's that ocean. That ocean is looking lovely. I'm coming. I don't think you want to stand out there too long, though. I don't feel like this is sturdy. Look at that. That's a hot mess. So I'm showing you this part of the tour, this part of the castle, to let you guys see the preservation that needs to take place. And those of you who know how to preserve historical sites, historical buildings, and things like that, maybe you can come here and assist. Maybe you can come here and help, because
We have the old.
it is absolutely
We have the
gorgeous.
new. The new was being built by Botanical. Yeah, because as he turned this place to be like the office of the president, or the office of the seat of the president, you know, the buildings were not enough. So he wanted to have his ministers, MPs, or everybody to be on the same umbrella, not staying far away from wherever all this stuff. So this part was the olden part where this, and he brought the new one over there. Yeah. So the new part is that part. That's what we're seeing over there. Where it's having almost about 40 to 100 offices.
BlackUnicorn exclusive.
Right? Don't stand underneath there, though. Look up.
Okay.
Again, guys, you can see where expertise of those of you who know how to preserve historical sites, where it needs to be. Oh, that looked hella dangerous. Look at this shit right here. Hope to God it don't fall on me. But we're coming to show you because it shouldn't be like this. It should be luxurious and
You know,
beautiful.
the road, the door on our right leads to the balcony over there. Yes. And the door on our left leads to the kitchen.
They put some money into it. It's in this old right now. It's not kept up. And I can see that at that time how they set everything up.
Yeah. So,
Aren't the towels some kind of special towel?
yeah, I don't know. These tiles are from Italy. They are marbles. They are not just normal tiles. These are
Original
really
marble.
polished. Yeah,
Because they're
they're
from
marbles
what, the
from-
1800s or something, or is it before
Yeah.
then?
No,
I don't know.
they are old. But
They're
what
old.
they normally does is that they just polish it and you can walk in. That's what they do.
What was this room called?
So here was being used as the dinner.
Oh, so it's like a formal dining room.
Yeah, it's like where all these diplomatic and whatever comes, they can sit and dine.
No, wow.
Yeah. So, these tools were being given out when during Kwame Nkrumah's time.
Oh, were they given to him?
Yeah, these tools that we are seeing. Yeah. When you go to
Who gave it to him?
To him.
Yeah, who gave it to him?
No, it's from the traditional people. One thing is that what you are seeing is that they are all having symbols.
Yeah.
I hope you understand. And the
Oh,
symbols
they
that
have
you are
additional
seeing
symbols up in them.
The symbol on it means that we are united.
Right.
I hope you understand. So it's hooking each other.
Yeah.
I hope you understand. So nobody leaves anybody behind.
So it's unity. Okay.
Unity.
Right.
So that was what he was doing.
Right.
So he
Kwame
wanted
Nkrumah.
to make sure that all the African countries that they don't have any money, I will help you people to get money.
Right.
So I will not allow you to go to the white to go and borrow money.
Right.
Come to your fellow Africa who is having to give you that money. So that was what he started with Guinea.
Right.
Guinea. Okay.
So when he was visiting Guinea, that was whereby they decided that okay, it's better you go away.
Right.
So before
okay. I'm gonna
he
get
was
out of
there,
this
when he
area
was
though, because I just feel like this shit gonna fall on my head. This space should be renovated. Events should be held here. It should be a museum, an additional fee for people to come here. Artifacts should be in here of traditional Ghanaian woodwork. Should all be in here. This is the staircase. You guys see it? I'm trying to show you the staircases inside of here. Okay, I think you can see it now, right guys? That's the whole staircase. Ooh, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be down here. But I'm breaking away from the guys, doing a sneak attack. Seeing what's down here. Okay. So this is an official entryway. See, this should be preserved. A fee charge for entry. And you see how presidents live. Or you see how the founding fathers came together to put things together. I don't know what went on that pedestal. But there's a staircase from another angle. And then this is a fountain.
The king who was from the eastern region, and he got here, he was able to overthrow the Danish. He is that picture of the chief.
Oh, this is a picture of the chief who overthrew the Danish.
He called Asumani. So that's the picture of the king.
What's his name again?
Asumani.
Asameni?
Yes. Yeah. So when we are talking about the historical people that they were able to stand in and fight the Danish here and took over the castle, he was one of them. So as I'm talking to you, when you go to his hometown, where he's having the chieftaincy, you go and find out that
What is this, marble?
the castle here. Yeah. What they did was that
That is marble, right?
yeah. After they were done, they took over and the Danish also came back and took over the castle again. What he did was that he said he wanted something to remember, for people to get to know that yes, I did something. So what he did was he took all the castle keys to his hometown, rather than leaving the castle to the people.
So the white people couldn't get in?
No, that is like, it's something that is just funny that you have been able to throw somebody out,
Yes.
and the person have to go and organize himself and come back to you again. It doesn't make sense. It's like there's some things you just ask yourself, how we black we think is something that you can't believe it. Because the person, they are here intimidating, doing all kind of things to you people, and you standing in that you want to fight for your people.
Right.
Now you have been able to overturn them.
Right.
And now what happened? You just let people just came and just give you some few amount of money, and you are going and you say
You are the oppressor.
Yeah. Sending the keys. What are you going to do? Because the person can still live in this place, and when the people take over, it becomes even worse and times worse.
Exactly.
So that's what is happening.
Okay, I see a lot of questions, guys. I'm gonna try the ceiling. No, a bomb didn't come into the ceiling. There's no violence here in Ghana. It's just over time it deteriorated because it hasn't been taken care of. So the money that needs to be put into this historic site is not happening. And so over time, if you don't take care of it, especially when you're by the sea, it's going to deteriorate and break down. So that's what that is. Let's see. see the rest of it. So basically what he was saying inside of there, where we were at, is that Kwame Nkrumah was presented with stools by the traditional chiefs. The stools have the symbol, the Ndinka symbol of unity on them, to represent the fact that no man should be left behind and all Africans should be one. That's what he was saying. That room that we were in with the tables and chairs and couches was the formal dining room where heads of states would come and have dinner with the vice president. And then when we moved on, we went down to the main entryway for what would have been the actual residence, and then saw the picture of the painted portrait of the Eastern Region chief who decided that he was sick of the slavery thing and seeing his people oppressed. He wanted the white people out. This was the Danish at the time. And like, I think this was, I forgot the date. The date was on there. But him and his warriors conquered the castle, took the keys, walked all the crackers out, told them to leave. And then other Ghanaians from other tribes came against him because white people gave them money and basically sabotaged him and sabotaged the movement and gave the keys back, and then the white people went on to do what they do. This here, I'm repeating what was said because people said it was hard to hear. This here is the church. I don't know if you can see it, but it's locked, so we can't get in. Underneath the church is where the dungeon was, where they kept slaves. So what makes it so crazy is that you'll worship up high and do your dirt down low. You enslave people, rape people, torture people in inhumane ways, and then scream to Jesus to help you make more money and to protect you. So we are on the top part of the castle now. The castle's big if you're able to get a complete tour. This is a special one. So I'm going to go back over to where he is, that you guys hear.
The Portuguese were here. Here wasn't served as a castle. It was when it was being sold to the Danish before they transformed this place to become a castle. But initially, it was being served as a fort.
Who had it first? Or who had it before the Danish?
Yeah, no, the Swedish were here.
The Swedish, okay.
So they were here first.
All of them criminals.
Then, the Swedish were here first. The Portuguese also come and take over for some
That's
years.
3 different crackers.
Yeah.
The Swedish,
The Danish,
Portuguese,
so they
and
know
then the
they-
British.
So there were 4.
Yeah.
The Swedish
Oh, we're
came
missing
in.
one, right?
No, Swedish came first.
All of them.
The Portuguese also came. Then the Danish came, and the British were the last people, and they became our colonial masters.
Indeed. Ain't that crazy how they
And up
refer
to now,
to
we
us
are
the
still.
colonial masters?
They are making it
That's
to
how they
sound
all
like
say it, though.
we are freedom and
Yeah.
whatever. We are not free. Because the person who did that thing for us, how the person was trying to make sure that yes, if we are free,
That's a
we have to
canon.
live free.
Yes.
It's not what we are now. I hope you understand. Yes, so we still see them and bow to them. That's what we are still doing. So
That's
we
the white
follow
worship
them.
that I call.
Yeah, for me, I don't.
It's
I
called
don't
white
see
worship.
anything like maybe we are free. Yeah, there's nothing like any free. Because the person who was colonizing you is still the person who is dictating for you.
That's true.
They are doing everything for us. Even our own money, we don't produce our money here. Our cities, we can't manufacture our money here. It's being manufactured somewhere and it was being brought to you here.
So they control it.
So you just imagine whatever they are doing over there, you pay them.
Right, right.
Your own money. We are in Ghana here. We have oil. But
They
yes,
have
to
their
look at
hand in
the
everything.
every week, every month, fuel continues rising. We can't produce our own oil. The gas that we are using, we can't produce it.
On your own
Can't
land.
So we
refine it.
yeah, we
refine
can't find them. They have to send it all the way to somebody's country
And then
for the
resell
person
it
to
for
refund it
double
and just
or more.
resell it. So now,
Here.
if they increase their fuel,
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
this building that we are seeing over here is being served when our former late president Rollins, he was using this place as his main office.
Oh, the office
You know,
is
he was
here.
smart. Yeah, that
For
man,
Rollins.
people still keep on saying that they hate this man, but I wish the man would have been on power, even up to now. So
Yes,
it would have been better.
Yes.
Because I get to know that our people that we are living here doesn't,
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
military rules is something that people are against it, but it was something that it was be.
I mean, we still
Because
love the
kept
current
things straight.
president.
Yeah.
Ooh, you can't even see. Come on now, we got to get in the shade. It's
So
ridiculous.
that's what is happening
Y'all
now.
sweating like beasts.
So this
These men, my God.
served as his office, and he was smart because he was also a
Okay, boys, keep walking. Come on now.
Yeah. So it's
They just standing in the sun like they
that was
crazy.
his office.
I'm hot.
Yeah. So that's his office. The main reason why he uses this spot as being his office was that you know where he's being located. So when he is 360, you can see anything that happens.
This is the grounds. Behind me is the Botanical Garden. And then you can see the ocean.
So, you know, during the olden days, the OSU community itself, this castle here,
Listen to history.
that was where the OSU community was being located.
Right.
This is where they were staying.
This was the hub.
This was where they were. When the Swedish were here, they were here growing their gardens. We will go there. That was what they were doing over there, was they were growing these herbs. So that was what they were also doing there. Then they realized that, okay, fine, if you are doing something to help us, then which means you will need more land that you can do grow your crops. So then, okay, fine. Then they move. Those who move further to their side and leave this place for them, and they take over this place. So that's the main reason why, yes, still they are having all kind of shrines here, and they usually come and then do. So this coming July.
OSU, the traditional people have shrines here on the castle?
They have shrines here.
Oh, wow.
There's one down there. When you go outskirts, that one, they have another one also there.
Oh, wow.
Of which during their festival, they come and then do this kind of liberation and all this kind of stuff there. That's what they normally go and do. Yeah. So that's what is there. So, and then here, the community that you are seeing over there has been there since the olden days, and it was being a fishing community.
Yes.
It's
So that's not
full-
called OSU?
Yeah, that's OSU.
That is
But
OSU.
that's the whole part is OSU.
Yeah,
but
OSU's
their
big.
main thing that they were doing was fishing.
Fishing, yeah.
Yeah. So that's whereby you can see this coming over.
Whew. Which way are we going?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
hot.
sorry.
So we are going down.
All right, so we're going down and we're going to the other side. There's still more to see if you guys want to see this impromptu tour. This is a VIP tour, you suckers. Y'all don't get this. Only Lance gets this. Lance Skirv.
I'm grateful. BlackUnicorn exclusive. The Zeta 75 on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Share.
Awesome.
So these holes that we are seeing during the olden days, that was when they were.
They do what with the holes?
The canine schools.
Cannons. Oh, this is where the cannons were placed right in there. So they can blow people up. Who's giving us our tour? You want to tell us your name? Or not? It is a beautiful backdrop. In 2019, they had our 2020. We were here for was it New Year's 2020 that we were here? 2019. Yeah, the New Year's of 2019 going to 2020, we were here. They had a whole big party. It was bougie. It was super bougie. That Sacardi rapper guy performed, and then the whole side of this building was lit up as a Ghana flag. It was so cool. So cool. But now we're gonna go to the door of no return.
I just
Trying to
caught a
run.
feeling coming down here, man.
Yeah.
So narrow.
It's being called gate of no return. So when they are being brought here,
Yes.
that's it, which means you will not see Africa again.
Ever again.
That was what was happening.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This is inhumane.
So
So I go here or
no, so that was the exit gate.
Yeah.
But it's also locked. But this is where they were keeping them. So they have transformed this place, but initially it wasn't like this. They were being all built with stones.
You can reach my pouch.
No, I'm using your light to give me
Yeah,
light.
I have light in here. In the sign pouch, I
You
think.
want me to lift it?
Yeah, I can put that on it by yourself. Yeah, okay, you can see it better. You like this.
So we're trying to see the gate of no return where they would hold the slaves before they had them walk through this narrow passageway into the door.
Yeah. So no,
There's more. There's steps.
It was like a watch your steps.
Okay, this one has always been too much for me.
Okay. And
Just a little opening there.
yeah, so one aspect of it
It
is
goes all
that
the way down?
yeah, it goes all the way down. They were built in chimneys,
Oh,
so look
wow.
at it. So this was where they were keeping them.
This, you can't stand
Yeah,
here.
you can stand because they were not thinking about your health. So what they are just thinking of it is that they want to make sure that they can do nothing.
Okay, take this one for you, and then give me the other one that's inside. When you get a chance.
Jesus Christ.
So
This
it's
is where
like,
they have-
you know, and it's
Yeah.
really that how we are suffering, struggling to get, what do we call it, on in our phones, lights to be used and all those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That was what they were also using.
Not
It's like
phones.
no lights. So it's like when you are being out there, it's like you are blind.
You're blind?
Yeah.
Oh, you understand?
Yeah.
The dungeon that we entered there, that we were seeing, those kind of stuff, is hardly for you to see. You can see nothing.
You couldn't see nothing.
The day break, the day night, whatever is happening is just something that
You remember.
you don't know what is happening.
Yeah.
It's
You
disorienting.
don't know.
This place always gets me a little emotional. Guys, it's a bit much.
Breathe now.
Yeah, you can't do nothing. So as long as the boats come, then they just move you out, and then that's what's happening.
It's way bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah.
There's no ventilation in here. Look at this.
It goes further back. Oh my
Look at
God,
this.
Jesus. I was never bold enough to come all the way in here before.
This is where you were.
This is where they held
I'm
slaves
sweating like
captives.
I was already sweating like a pig. This is even
There's
worse.
no air in here.
There's no
whatsoever.
air. You
No air.
dehydrate.
You have to crawl inside to get
Yes.
in. My God, look how far back it stretches.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Jesus. You wouldn't even keep a dog in conditions like this.
Yeah, it just keep on going and going. So this was where they were keeping them what you were
All for profit. These people are evil.
Yeah, so it's like until it just end up around that side. Yeah.
Guys, this is. I never planned on giving you guys a tour of something like this, but this is highly emotional. You can. This is too much.
All for profit.
Yeah, for
Because
profit.
they had to have profit to get the resources.
Yeah.
So this is something more modern then, right?
Yeah, they have
Okay.
things
So
back
we're
here.
giving this one self that we are having a look at it. Look at how easy it is.
Right.
And you just imagine the olden days how it would look like.
Jesus.
Nothing.
Going all the way back here. So they, before they modernized and put different things in here to work the castle, this is where they just put slaves in. It's so hot. It's so hot. You can't even feel anything in here.
No, it's like
So hot.
everything that you do it within where you are.
For women's on a period or
Whatever is happening to you is not. Yeah.
Can you see in the camera? Can you see? Is it showing? Because I can't see it.
Yeah. So yeah. So one aspect of it is that even this place has been transformed.
All these tunnels, and imagine everybody chained together, sitting in their own
Because you
feces.
just imagine the olden days, how it will be looking like,
I know.
how they will be treating you, how they will be making sure
how you feel, how they treated you.
Yeah. So and even when you are being pulled out, it's
And
like
the
going to
fear of
be
knowing you
yeah.
never see your family
Yeah.
again.
The emotional stuff, the physical stuff,
The
the treatment,
fear.
the degradation.
Right.
So from
All at
here,
one time.
that's it. Because when the boats
From
comes,
here you go to
they
the
dock at
door
that
of no
side.
return.
The mother boat
To be
will dock
taken
at high
to
seas, bring their boats to
this
here,
door.
and they will just pull us out.
Which is locked.
You don't have nothing else to do, nothing else.
These are the original doors. These are the original doors, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You're leaning and the mosquitoes are coming to bite you.
Yeah,
People
so
dying.
whatever is happening or whatever
Yes.
is going on is like, oh.
I don't know if you guys caught that. I don't know if my phone stayed on down there for you guys to see the.
It's like on
Dungeons.
the other way going
But-
and you don't make it.
I almost
Or
feel like
even
crying
if
right
you are
now.
not feeling fine.
Right.
Instead of them treating you, instead of them giving you medicines and all those kind of stuff for you to be cured, they will not do that. They will just pull you out and just dump you inside the water.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah.
like that was what was happening. So
Dump you in the
if
sea
they-
if you died.
So
Because
if-
you have no more value. They
No,
get,
yeah, that's what
all
they
slaves
do.
were insured.
Yes.
So, they
So-
get money regardless.
And you know they pack them like a sardine out inside. So definitely look at even how spacious this place was, and we are still sweating. And
Look
you
at
just
that.
imagine
Just a little bit of time. I was already sweating, but
I would understand. So you guys.
Let me put this back in your bag.
oh yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, there it is. You want the other one?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. Good thing Lance had extra lights. so we can show you what's down there. That's just a little bit more emotional than I've only been down there once because it gets me every time. So it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna get it together. There are koi ponds down here. That's what these are. Little fishies. And so we're going to the Botanical Garden. And so here is another view of the castle. That's the part that you see on the money as well, on the 50 Ghana. I'm walking to the shade. These guys are saying something they want to. You know, I'm a woman. I don't have time for this shit. It's too hot. You drop dead from heat stroke and this shit. I'm having heat stroke. Y'all need to come over here. What you doing? I am not on. No. Y'all keep playing around with this sun. This sun gonna knock you on your ass.
To enter the castle.
Come on now, get in the shade and talk about it. All right.
The entrance that you use to enter
Yes.
the castle.
I just told them that too. That's the
It's
money.
so much cooler over here.
Yeah.
Yes, it is because of the shade. See, the money's there. Yeah, thank you.
That is the building over there is this one.
Yeah.
And the entrance to the castle is this one.
Okay.
And that's the presidential walkway is within the castle there too.
Nice. Now let me
So-
turn around and show them the building.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's the
And
building.
that's the
behind
building right behind me that we just saw on the money. That is so interesting.
I know. When I have a 50 now, like I was there.
Right.
I was there. I was
Wow.
it. So these are the big six.
Yeah.
So these people that you are seeing them, they seated, they make sure that Ghana gain our freedom and that we are just chilling.
Well, if you're passionate what you know, you're going to be on that very soon.
Yeah.
There's going to be 7 of them on there.
Yeah.
The founding fathers.
You know,
And this is
the freedom, that is our freedom and justice, that is at the opposite of the Black Star Square.
monument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what our freedom and justice. When you are going to the Black Star Square, that's what you find it over there.
Right.
Very nice. Y'all done learn something today. I can tell you that right now.
I did. I would not be able to do this if it wasn't for the both of you. I am blessed. I'm in the right place at the right time again. Just like when we first connected, now I'm connected with my brother here. I want to get some of that passion on some of these audios and the history and what you know your stuff, man. And I know there's so much more that you can tell.
Yeah, he knows it. He knows it. Good job.
So
I got you on the camera, so you know. You hear his voice when we get you, you know. And out of respect to his positioning, we didn't put him on the camera. And but like I said, he spoke nothing but truth. And thank you for taking the time to share this with us and share your knowledge. And you're stuck with me for life because I'm going to come around with microphones every time you talk. Every time you sneeze, I'm going to catch it.
Nice. Okay.
you can just pass through
Hi.
the garden there.
Sure.
And just come out.
Yeah.
So that you will go down.
I got to soon get to my appointment, so we're good. I got a lot of good footage here, and I'm quite sure they're going to appreciate it. Like I said, everybody in the comment section to thank him. Keep it doing anonymous right now, you know, but I wanted them to thank him in the comment section. And of course, this is what I do.
Okay, guys, we're in the Botanical Garden, which is on the grounds of OSU Castle. And this is where they have a lot of events. The actual weddings and things take place here at this garden. The garden area is so beautiful. Like, and the trees are like all in bloom. So it just makes it really nice. Normally the grass is super green, but the rains haven't come the way they're supposed to. So we're still all waiting for rain. But the grass will become lush and beautiful. The nice thing is the grounds are really well taken care of all the time.
It's like they are not showing it.
Well, power is intoxicating.
Because one
and
aspect
money.
of it is that it pains me. One day she was doing some live something, and somebody was a Ghanaian was writing something. She just also made it. She was talking about that. I let them know that hey, our history, we are hiding our history from
Yes.
our kids that they are coming up.
Yes.
We don't tell them the truth. Rather, we are telling the history of the foreigners.
The way they would tell it.
That's what
Their
we are
perspective,
doing.
yes.
And somebody was just saying something, and I will use this opportunity to just say it. You know, it pains because one thing is that the person was highly, it's being taught at school.
Yeah.
But do you know our history here? I also started from basics,
Yes.
so I know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
They don't.
They don't.
Teach
As our Ghanaian history, how our forefathers fight and let us gain our independence and all. Right now, if the person is telling me that I'm lying, he should go and pick a child. Let's say a child who is in the basic school and ask him. The 6 people that they were able to fight for Ghana to get our independence, they can never mention even one person's name to you.
See,
Oh my God.
They don't.
that's a damn shame.
I hope you understand.
And they
But
don't learn
right
about
now,
slavery
I'm
either.
telling you, but somebody was telling you he's being taught. How can you just be on basic? Now it has become like, okay, if you want to get to know history of Ghana, it's like when you are in your high schools, senior high school, it's even a course that if you wish,
If
then you
wish,
choose.
It should be mandatory.
Serious.
From
I hope you
young.
understand. So when that person wrote that something there, I was
that's probably watered
I said,
down.
okay, you that person,
Yeah.
you are mad.
Can you
You are those
imagine
people
that
that
in
you are
America,
not.
not teaching American history, but teaching somebody else's history?
I hope you understand.
On.
Or their perspective.
Yeah.
Well, look,
Yeah.
look.
They don't.
They say Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Right,
That's
but
like
that's
me
a
coming to
Western
your
I
perspective.
house
hope you understand. And the
and
person was
discovering your
saying
house
that.
and kicking you out of it.
And the person was bold enough. Oh yeah. And when I went to high school, I learned it. You learn it because you choose to learn it.
Right,
What of
right.
you? How many people were in your class?
They didn't offer it. Exactly.
How many people are in your class and they know the history of it? They don't know nothing.
He has an appointment to go to, though.
Yeah, I
so
know.
should
But
we-
I'm loving it still.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay, so it was fun.
Yes.
That you are there making it look like maybe it's something that is going on generally. It's not general something.
That's right.
It's
Y'all hear my
when
backup
you-
singers? I have them everywhere.
When
Look
you
at my
go to
backup
the high
singers.
school, that's
They
whereby
walk
you
in.
come up
These
with
fat
something.
ones too. That one right there with the red, he make me hungry. I want to eat his ass. He look like he ready to get cooked, fried up, real nice. Man, that one look chunky. He got some good old chicken breast on him.
Or general science. Well, those people are the
As you
people
guys
that
can
went
tell,
to
I'm hungry as hell right
okay,
now.
I want to learn history. I want to learn this. Apart from that, even when they close from
Okay.
that and they go to the
Back to stories.
universities, they don't have.
And it's probably watered
It's
down.
not being teaching.
It's diluted.
So right now, as I'm just standing here and I'm telling you this, is just based on maybe your grandfather who was being telling you some kind of stuff. That is what we are learning from. We don't learn from anything, nothing.
Right.
Our history is lost.
Wow.
The history of Ghana is 100% lost. Because right now, our generation that we are on, I'm telling you,
And a lot of them don't have
if
any
you
interest.
bring 100 people here, line them up, and ask them to be coming up of something, they can never tell you any history of Ghana here.
Wow.
And Africa self. But they will be able to be mentioning, the president. You just bring them here and just line them up and be started. They will say, America president. They will lecture you from point to toe. But our
nothing-
own people
right,
here,
right,
they
right,
nothing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they are just going about
Let me catch up with the boys. See what you guys are saying at that.
When the person sent that comment, I was like, what? Are you serious? The person is talking, the person is telling you
Like
that
they know what they're talking about, too.
But you are just coming up of saying, oh, you are lying.
Yes.
But the person is not lying.
Well,
The
they
person is
always
telling
like
you
to
the
say
truth.
I'm lying.
It's the truth the person is saying. The history is lost.
Yes.
Now our religious is even lost. Now we have grown and take the Bible and we have carried it, of which the Bible, we don't even know the Bible. I'm not saying that maybe I'm against you people or whatever.
Well,
everybody
it's been
choose
used,
ways.
it's been used to shackle us just the same way mentally, because that same church that's inside this dungeon.
Yeah.
And
Somebody's saying that they learned in primary school all about Ghana history in the 80s.
No, that was then.
Okay.
But I'm talking about now.
He's talking about now, not then. He's talking about from the late 90s.
The 80s that you are talking about, the
2000s.
80s that you are talking about, the 90s that you are talking about. Well, it was.
The
But now
90s?
they don't. Now it's not. If she think that I'm lying, they should go and find out
No,
from
no,
the
it's
student
good.
category or whatever.
I
It's
told
not.
you, okay, it's time for you to go. Call your boat.
yeah.
So the trees that we are seeing over here, all the trees
We're
that
almost
we are
done. We're going back up this way, but you
Yeah,
should
we are
call the
going
boat,
back
though.
up this way. The trees that we are seeing over here, the first president of Ghana, his motive was he doesn't come to people their country and just come and just flex, chill and just come out.
Okay,
what
guys.
he was doing was
I'm
that
reading your comments. Go
he
ahead.
was just
I'm reading all your comments. Go, guys. I'm reading all your comments, and that's why I'm quiet and looking down because I was just reading everything. I'm about to end this pretty soon because this is almost a whole hour. I can't even believe this went this long. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I am watching and looking at all these chats. And yeah, I know people. I know people that know people. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, Ghana's everything. If not anything, it's all about connections with everything you do here. Gotta make it happen. And y'all may want to say crazy stuff about me, but I'm highly professional. And I know how to conduct my shit when I need to.
So that's what is happening. In the 90s, that's the person is talking about. I understand it, yes.
And so the boys are done.
When I was
Lance's
also
stuff
young,
just
I
died.
wasn't taught of
So,
that. So I know.
oh,
But
look at all my
now,
backup
I have
singers. The
things,
crew
so I
is
know
here.
what
The
I'm
crew
just
is here.
saying.
See them
But now
running?
when you
They're
bring
running.
up
They about to
this,
give me my music in a minute.
you don't have to just-
Uh-oh. There's a lot of chickens over here. They're making me want to fry them.
Because when you go to our schools, they were having this vocational something that, you know, when you were a kid, whether you were a man or you were whatever, they have this sewing, we call it vocational skills. This vocational skills was being taught
Look at
basic.
these giant leaves.
So it taught
Look at
you
these-
how
that's my
to,
head.
even when your school uniform
This is
torn,
the
how
leaf.
you yourself can
Head
sew it.
leaf.
You not
Giant
wait for your mother or your whoever.
Right.
I hope you understand. Your food. You know how to, okay, yeah, things that you
Giant, humongous leaves. The whole tree has a bunch of huge leaves on them. Just wanted to share. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining me on this tour. Thank you for watching. I hope you all learned something. Have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. I will talk to you soon. And let me show you the baby chickens, maybe if they don't run away. I don't know if you guys saw the baby chickens, but I just had to show you the baby chickens. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.